think everything about that second half was exactly what we're looking for.
Hi, we're Dan today after today's Nantwich match against Warrington Town. What are your thoughts against that?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a hot day. It was all for us today. It was all about what we do off the ball. We know what we can do on it, and obviously the scoreline shows that. But for us, it was about attitude, commitment, desire in winning the ball back quickly. And I think in the first sort of 20 minutes we did that well. I think we dropped off then. And then second half, I think everything about that second half was exactly what we're looking for.
There's a few new names for the fans to look forward to.
Yeah.
What do you think about them?
Yeah, I mean, some of the girls that we brought in, they're 17, 18 years old, and they look like they've been playing football for us for years. They've fitted in really well. You know, the two full-backs, the right back today, it's her first game, and I thought she was absolutely phenomenal. Left back, Sasha, again, you know, she's come in, and genuinely, I think she could play a couple of levels higher, if I'm being honest with you. And it won't be long before she gets there. And then again, you know, we've got the left winger Lacey, that we've brought in from Crewe, 2 cracking goals today, and that's what we brought her here to do, to score goals. And then you've got midfielders, Anna, Layla, there's that many, Brooke who's come in as well. So you know, we knew that we had to bring some new faces in, and like I said in the previous interview, it's not just about how they are as footballers, it's how they are as individuals as well, making sure that we're bringing the right people into the group. We've not brought players in just to make a difference. Like right now, we're thinking of the long-term project, which is why we've sort of changed the dynamic a little bit of the group in terms of the age profile. But yeah, as you've seen today, you know, I thought we kept the ball really well, and the new players contributed to that. But at the same time, I don't want to downplay what the girls that have already been here have done either, because they've all stepped up. And you know, sometimes it can be difficult with so many new players coming into the group, getting used to how they play, the intensity that they play at, the aggression, what they do off the ball, what they do on the ball. So, you know, for us, games like today is just getting those relationships built and laying the foundations down for the season ahead.
And then next week we turn to another big team in Stoke.
Yep.
There's another step up for the group again ahead of the season. What's your thoughts coming on that one?
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, we know what level Stoke are at. For us, it's about working on certain aspects of the game. You know, today was. We knew we were going to dominate possession, we knew we were going to control things, which I think we did, but at the same time I think we have to work on the other side of the game. We have to work on sitting in a bit of a low block and making ourselves hard to beat. So yeah, it's all about different profiles in terms of when we were looking at who we wanted to play in pre-season. We've got a link with Stoke in terms of an agreement over like player loans and things like that, and when they want to send their youngsters onto us for some adult sort of game time. So you know, the best thing for us to do is to get them down. Their players can see what we've got here, the facilities that we've got, and at the same time we're up for a good test. But you know, I'm confident that we can give them a good game. I don't think it's going to be one-sided. I don't think it's going to be where we're just going to sit in all game and try not to concede. You know, as you've seen today, we've got some really dynamic forwards who can score. We can go back to front in one pass. We can go back to front in 20 passes. So it's exciting.